How to make butternut squash puree. Hello and welcome to Videojug. Making your own baby food is a great way to introduce variety and nutrition into your baby's diet. Let Sian Blunos, author of Cooking for Coco, show you how to make butternut squash puree. Step 1. Prepare.
First of all, you need to take a strong knife and cut the butternut squash in half. Take out the seeds. If your children are a bit older, they might like to plant these and they can have some pumpkins for autumn. And again, another sharp knife. It is a bit tricky because the skin can be quite tough. Butternut squash or pumpkin from the same family, they're ideal for weaning, for your first baby's food, because they're so easy to digest. And the lovely yellow colouring shows that it's full of beta-carotene, which is the natural vitamin A found in vegetables. But what I can do is just cut it in half to make handling of it a little bit easier. You can use a peeler, but I find a little knife is a bit stronger, a bit sharper. Then we just take a knife, slice down, and we just need to make it into nice even size dice. Don't worry too much because we're going to puree the butternut squash, but if you make it into even size pieces, it tends to cook at the same time.
Step 2. Boil.
So we simply put the butternut squash into boiling water and we'll cook that for about 10 to 12 minutes until tender.
Step 3. Mash.
So when the butternut squash is cooked, this couldn't be simpler. Just put it into a bowl and mash. You can either use a blender, a potato masher is absolutely perfect. To this I'm going to add a little bit of butter, again must be unsalted. If you didn't want to use butter, you could use your baby's formula milk or normal milk after a year old. I'm going to put some nutmeg in this. Nutmeg really is very good with pumpkin and butternut squash, just a tiny little bit. Don't be afraid to use herbs and spices in the food, obviously not hot spices, but it just adds a different flavour. So there you have simple butternut squash puree.
Butternut squash puree. Done.